pressure on Horvat to do something in this series is going to ramp up.
Mm-hmm.
I watch him play out there, and I've watched him play, obviously, his entire NHL career. And I like Horvat as a player. I don't think that contract is going to age very well for them, though. He's just not the type of player, or at least he doesn't seem to be right now. He maybe was that type of player when we saw him in the bubble for Vancouver.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if he's that type of player that Islanders fans expected, the one that's like constantly dangerous out there, or like, driving his line forward at all times. And they've got him signed to this big extension now. And Islanders fans have expectations. The organization has expectations. And probably, it's funny because he was the captain of the Canucks.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder if he feels more pressure to score now than he ever did as a member of the Canucks.
Well, he hasn't played in games of this magnitude in an awfully long time.
But also as being known as the goal scorer.
Well, it's obviously going to be pressure because this is so many firsts in his career. He's never been traded before, period, let alone acquired for this playoff push. And to be fair, he didn't have great offensive numbers. He didn't have good offensive numbers, to be frank. In 30 games with the Islanders in the regular season, he had just 7 goals and 9 assists. But he did enough to get the team into the wild card. Now, the question's going to be, can he find some offense? I think a lot of that is going to be predicated on how quickly can he find chemistry with Matthew Barzal, because they threw those two together right away. And look, Barzal was out for an extended period of time. I don't think it's any question that Barzal is the best playmaker on the Islanders. I think it's pretty much understood that in terms of setting guys up and making things happen, not necessarily being a trigger man, Barzal's the guy. They've put them together for 2 games. The results have been mixed. Part of that is a lack of chemistry. Part of it might be that maybe they're not a great stylistic fit, period. But they don't know that yet.
Yeah.
They're trying anything right now to get back in this series. And you do bring up a good point right off the top. Through 2 games, there's really not that big a margin of difference between these two teams.
Like, if you were to describe Horvat, you know how some people describe them as he's a 30-goal scorer, or is a 40-goal scorer, is a 50-goal scorer. Like, for me, Horvat's at best, if I'm describing him, he's a 30-goal scorer.
Yeah, but that's
but
he needs to be that.
But he needs to be more for them. No. I would actually be like, if we're talking about shooting percentages over his career, he might be a 25-goal scorer.
If they acquired him with the mind to be anything more than a perennial 25 to 30 goal scorer, then they were out of their minds.
Yeah,
out of
they
their
paid
minds.
him like it.
Well, that's their problem. I don't know what to say.